Welcome to S Union High School Engineer College. Standard 7, Subject Mathematics, Lesson number 12, Perimeter and Area. Now we will start with perimeter of a square. First tell me student, what is mean by square? Yes, all the sides are equal in length, hence it is called it as a square. Then what is mean by perimeter? Yes, the sum of the length of all sides of a closed figure is the perimeter of that figure. For example, now see in the diagram. Here in this case, the length of each side of a square is a units. So how to find out the perimeter? Yes, according to the formula, perimeter is equals to sum of all sides. So here I can write it as capital P is equal to A plus A plus A plus A. So the answer is 4 times A. So we can say that perimeter of a square is equal to 4 times the length of side. For example, if A equal to 3 units, then the perimeter will be given by P is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 12 units. Here I can take A is equals to 3 units. Now we will see the next one, perimeter of a rectangle. What is mean by rectangle, student? Yes, the opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. So how to find out the perimeter of a rectangle? Capital P is equals to, here in this case, opposite side we are considering as A and B respectively. So the perimeter P is equals to A plus B plus A plus B. So here, for example, if A is equals to 3 units and B is equals to 5 units, then perimeter P is equals to 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5, that is equal to 16 units. Now we know the formula, perimeter of a square is equal to 4 times side and perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. With the help of these two formula, we can discuss the practice set 44. First question, if the length and the breadth of a rectangle are double, how many times the perimeter of the old rectangle will that of the new rectangle be? Now, we will solve this example. Solution. Solution, let the length of the old rectangle be L and breadth be B. Therefore, perimeter of old rectangle is equal to, now what is the formula? The formula is 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. So here I can write it as 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Okay. Now this is the perimeter of an old rectangle. We have to find out how many times the perimeter of the old rectangle will that of the new rectangle. So I have to find out the perimeter of new rectangle also. So for this one, length of new rectangle is equal to 2 times L and breadth of new rectangle will be 2B. So what is the formula of perimeter? Therefore, perimeter of new rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Understood? So that is equals to 2 times length plus 2 times breadth. Understood? Now here 2. From these two terms we can take 2 common. So what is left out? Length plus breadth. Okay, and if you will observe that 2L plus 2B, it will be nothing but the perimeter of old rectangle. So how I can write it as 2 times perimeter of old rectangle. Okay, so what is the answer? They ask how many times the perimeter of the old rectangle will that of the new rectangle. So what is my last answer? My last answer will be the perimeter of new rectangle will be twice the perimeter of old rectangle. Full stop. Second example. If the side of a square is tripled, how many times the perimeter of the first square will that of the new square be? Now here we have to consider the new square and the original square. Okay, write down the solution. So what is given to us? The given to us is the side of a square is tripled. Okay, so first I will assume the length of the square. Then I will find out the perimeter of the first square. Let the length of the square be A. Okay, what is the perimeter of square? Yes, perimeter of a square is equal to 4 times sine. So what is the length of the square A? So side will be A. So that is equals to 4 into A. Okay. Now this is the side of the first square. Now we have to find out it is given how many times the perimeter of the first square will that of the new square. Okay. So first we will find out the perimeter of a new square. Okay. So first, side of new square. What is the side of the new square? Tell me, student. Yes. So the side of the new square is equals to each triple. So it is 3 times A. Okay, because A is the length of the square. 3 into A means 3A. So what is the perimeter of the new square? So here perimeter of new square, what is the formula of perimeter of a square? 4 times sine. First I am writing, always remember student, when you are solving such a kind of the example, write down the original formula always first. Okay, so when you are taking the perimeter of the first square or the new square, you will write down the first formula. So here I written perimeter of new square is equals to 4 times side. Understood? So how I will write 4 into, what is the side of the new square? 3a. So 4 into 3a. Understood? Understood? So I can write it as 3 times, only I am rearranging the term. Okay, so here I will take 4 over here. Madam, why you are taking 4 over here? Because our perimeter is our perimeter of a square is nothing but 4 times. So that's why here I arrange the terms in such a way that here I will get the formula. Understood? Because it is asked the question, how many times the perimeter of the first square? So our perimeter of a square formula is 4 times side. So here that's why I taken this 3a. So I will shift it over in the first. So it will become 3 into 4a. Okay student. So here I can say that now this is the what? Perimeter of the first square. So I can write it as 3 times perimeter of first square, or you can write the original square also. Understood? First square. Understood? So what is your answer? They ask the question, how many times the perimeter of the first square will that of the new square? So my final answer will be in this way. So I can write it as, therefore, the perimeter of new square will be 3 times the perimeter of the first square. Okay student. Question number 3. Given alongside is the diagram of a playground. It shows the length of each side. Find the perimeter of the playground. Okay. This is the playground. Okay. In the textbook they not mention the labeling of the playground. Okay, so label the playground as A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, so here we have to find out the perimeter of this ground. So you have to add all the sides of the playground. Okay, so write down the solution. Side AF is equal to AF is equals to BC plus DE. When I will take D to this point, okay, so it will become total the playground. So I will not focus on this CD. CD will come under this EF. Understood? So here AF is equals to side BC plus side DE. Understood? Okay. B side BC plus side DE. So here we don't know the length of side AD. We don't know the side of AF. So keep as it is. So side AF is equal to, what is the length of BC? 15 meter plus side of DE 15 meter. So what is the 15 plus 15? 30 meter. Okay, call this is 1. Understood? Similarly, side FE is equal to, FE is nothing but side AB plus side CD. Side AB plus side CD. Okay, now here we don't know the length of FE, so keep as it is. Therefore, side FE is equal to, what is the length of AB? 10 meter. So 10 plus, what is the length of CD? 5 meter. So 10 plus 5, 15 meter. Call this is as 2. Understood? So we have to find out the perimeter of the playground. So how to find out the perimeter of the playground? So therefore, perimeter of the playground is equal to, see here, so side AB plus side BC plus side CD plus side DE plus side FE plus side AF. So this will give the perimeter of the playground. Now write down side AB plus side BC plus side CD plus side DE plus side FE plus side AF. Okay, side AF. Now substitute the value. So that is equals to, what is the length of AB? 10 meter plus, what is the side of BC? 15 meter plus, what is the what is the length of side CD? 5 meter plus length of DE? 15 meter plus length side of EF FE will be 15 from 2, so 15. Okay, plus side AF, what is the length of AF? 30 meter. Understood? So here I will write down from 1 and 2. Understood? From the given and 1 and 2. We are substituting the values of respective sides. Understood? Now we have to add this. Okay? 10. 15 plus 5, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 plus 30. 60. 60 plus 30, 90 meter. So therefore, perimeter of playground is equal to 90 meter. Make a box. Understood, student? Any doubt, any difficulty? Question number 4. As shown in the figure, 4 napkins, all of the same size, were made from a square piece of a cloth of length 1 meter. What length of lace will be required to trim all the 4 sides of all the napkins? Okay, now here what is given to us? The given to us is the side of a square. So I will write down the solution. This is the figure. Okay, so side of the square piece, side of the square piece of cloth is equals to how much the length? 1 meter. So is equal to 1 meter. Therefore, side of each napkin is equal to 0.5 meter. How 0.5 meter? Here 1 piece will be. So here this side of the square is 1 meter. So 1 piece. So each napkin will be how much? Each side of the napkin will be 0.5 meter. Okay. Next. Length of lace. That will be required for 1 napkin is equal to, because they ask the question what length of less will be required to trim all the four sides. First we will calculate for the one napkin. Okay, so when you are calculating the length of less will be required for the one napkin, that will be equal to the perimeter of the napkin. Okay student, so that is equal to 4 times side of each napkin. Okay student, now that is equals to 4 times 0.5. So how much it is? 5 4s are 20, so 2.0, so it will become 2 meter. Understood student? Any doubt, any difficulty? Okay, so what will be the perimeter of 4 napkins? So here I will write down so therefore perimeter of 4 napkins is equal to 4 times 2.0, that is equals to 8 meter. Okay, so what the answer they asked? They asked the answer what length of less will be required to trim all 4 sides of all the napkins. So how much length? So here 8 meter long. So how to write this answer? So I will write this answer as, therefore 8 meter long less will be required to trim all 4 napkins. Okay student? Thank you.